I'm saying? Do you remember? We used to have all the photos like on one of those cloud things. Right?
Yeah.
We bought a phone from a guy.
Oh, yeah, I know this. Yeah.
Bought a phone from this guy. Perfectly nice guy.
Off Craigslist or something.
Off Craigslist. And I'm not thinking of this in relation to this, but like somehow I'm going through the photos and there's
on the
all
iCloud
these
photo album.
dick pics in there. Right?
No, wait, you're not setting it up right. So we bought this phone and I gave it, we had, I think I gave it to.
He hadn't reset it.
He hadn't, the guy who sold us the phone hadn't deleted all his photos. And
but you're giving the, I didn't realize that at the time.
We signed on.
You knew about this. I didn't.
Yes, because I had actually looked through to make sure he had deleted everything.
Yeah.
So we added the phone to the iCloud account, and then so his photos became part of the iCloud family camera roll. Right. Okay, go ahead.
So then I was just looking at pictures, and I'm like, "Whoa, someone's is one of my sons being molested here or what?" But it was like these like very raunchy dick pics, and. Like for a minute, and then you see like, because I don't even know what dick pics look like. I've never actually seen one other than that. I have my own genre, but anyways, then you could see that like it's weird because it's all the same guy, and then there's this other woman there, and then you explained it to me, and I was like, oh, those are just his dick pics between him and his wife, and they're actually kind of like very wholesome, or his girlfriend. But they're very wholesome. Like this isn't have anything to do with my sons or someone
in the family.
Right? And then you start thinking like, well, if someone was molesting my kids, they wouldn't be like sending pics on the iCloud.
Right.
So, but
your point is about cheating. You don't understand a jealous wife.
I didn't. Well, let's say there's a certain type of parent who would get hysterical and be like, okay, let's have a big family meeting. Like something shit's going on. Right. That would have traumatized the kids. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, why would a spouse, like it is what it is. It's a possibility. Someone can cheat on you in marriage. That's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Someone can have a sexual relationship in marriage.
Yeah.
But they also, I would say, have a right to hide it. Like it's just part of the nature of things. They can have a secret sexual affair behind your back.
They have a right to hide it?
Well, I'm saying like they have the possibility of hiding it. I'm saying like that's...
Sure. Married people
Why should you be... You shouldn't be stupid when you see something that looks like, flowers are sent and says, I love you. And it's your spouse. Although that would be weird because it's sent to your door. But like, just a kind of like, I just think we would have a normal like eye open thing. Eyes open to something, but not inordinately open, right?
No, not if you're married.
You don't
There's
want
an
to hear
assumption
bad
of trust.
news. You don't want to hear bad news, and you trust your spouse. So, what would this other? I just don't like. What is the impetus? I'm going to catch this person because I suspect that they're cheating on me. Doesn't that have to come out of a sense of insecurity that like someone would cheat on me because like I'm not making it happen?
Yes.
To me, the best preventative for cheating would be being a great spouse. But even then you can't, you know what I mean? But why would you want to catch it really quick? By the time there's any like actual cheating going on, you've got a massive problem. And you, by picking in there, are like kind of implicating yourself that you lack the trust.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't look virtuous in that case.
You're saying
you should
hold on.
As much trust, but not an inordinate, like kind of gullible trust. If like you keep finding condoms under your bed and you don't use condoms, and your wife's like, "Oh, I don't know where those came from, Bill." You know what I mean? Like, but like, right? Or it's like,
right?
Obviously, like, I don't know. Like, she smells like cologne.
Right.
She's obviously cucking you.
Okay, but
she's working late and she comes back disheveled.
Yes, we get the point. Succinctly restate the point of the cheating thing. You don't understand a jealous wife because
it makes no sense.
Either you trust somebody or you don't, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Either you trust somebody or you don't.
And
if you don't, the relationship has bigger fish to fry than whether or not they're breaking that trust.
It's of no benefit to you to find this out before you would have naturally. It's of no benefit to you. Like, I wouldn't want to know before it naturally came out that someone I trusted was breaking my trust. What good does it do me?
Well, somebody could say, like, you could cut your losses, or you could, like, know about it before they plan.
But the other thing is, you could say, like, well, but I trusted you. That's very, very important if someone's breaking your trust.
Yeah.
In a certain sense, look, there is no better way to impel a spouse to cheat than by
constantly
accusing him constantly, because you're saying you're kind of opening the door to it, right? I'm not saying that would in and of itself make someone cheat, but like, it wouldn't do what you think it would do, which is prevent them from cheating, because you're always putting it on the table as a possibility. Now, why are you doing that? Because you don't actually think like there must be something wrong with this relationship.
You're worthy of commitment. Yeah.
It's the same thing as constantly talking to your, let's say, 14, 15, 16-year-old daughter about sex and about being like in this negative way. Don't you be a whore. Don't dress like it.
Right.
That's going to make her want to like be a total whore.
Right.
So it's counterproductive and stupid. It doesn't get you anything. In other words, like I understand most vices as something that get you something. Right.
Being a jealous person,
it's just stupid.
Okay, so yeah, and here's a little truth bomb about to drop.
When you take it before marriage, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but I think that cheaters get married to or get in relationships with cheatees. There's a certain type of person who wants to get cheated on.
Of someone who was preparing to be a victim.
Yeah. Because a cheater's not going to get with like, well, I hate using this terminology, but like a high value woman who respects herself. Because he knows the whole cheater thing is like, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to beg for forgiveness, and I do it again. I beg for forgiveness, and it's this whole cycle. And the cheatee also gets that power of saying like, you fucked me over. Same thing is true of
domestic violence.
Yeah.
The type of women that end up being victims of a domestic violence are women who are very attracted to messed up guys who are violent. Not always.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things with someone I can't disparage. I think she would have been much happier with someone who was brutally violent.
Yeah.
Right.
She thought you were
that would have been
pussy.
more like, no, Grace, that would have been more like equal.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you two were just unevenly matched on so many levels. It's just
I mean, it's kind of like
similar
saying,
personality
like, are
types.
Eastern European people white? The answer is no.
And that goes for the French Canadians and the Irish as well. Truth bomb. I see you have a cigarette in your hands. Go smoke it. Boy.
Well, Grace, what I'm saying is like, so why can't you say like, geez, Dad, that's really good. You like, I see that you literally like worked hard.
No.
Now we have some.
No, the sub is rebelling.
Golden goo on the table.
I think that was great. I literally wrote down the timestamp so that I can clip it and turn that into a video because I think that's a great point.
Well, I need some affirmation.
Makes no sense. Cheating and jealousy.
What about my 4 stages and all that stuff? Sense.
I fucking wrote them down. I've got them right here. Yes, I think these totally make sense. This thing of saying that like 80% of dating happens in this made up category is a really interesting point.
Okay. So what I'm saying is the whole, like, I don't know, maybe we change this. I thought the whole thing was that we're going to look at something like dumb, like the whatever podcast. I'm going to show you Daddy's special sauce.
Yeah.
What I call the golden goo. When the golden goo emerges, you are going to say like, wow, this is golden goo. I need to get this stuff sprayed on humanity.
Absolutely.
And make tons of money.
Yeah, I'm identifying it. I'm like, yeah, this is like a serious problem.
Okay, but the part we're missing, because we can do our little relationship too. The part we're missing is where you go like, Daddy, that is some fantastic goo.
I think it was a great segment. I thought this was great.
I feel used.
You feel used and abused?
Yeah. I feel like my goo.
Well, I didn't realize that I had to like separately affirm it instead of just
affirmed. Yeah.
But I'm sitting here engaging with what you're saying like, yeah, that's a good point.
I did not consent to have a golden goose right on me.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you wanted separate affirmation apart from just engaging with what you're saying.
Okay, so you're saying it's implied.
I am saying it's implied.
Me paying attention to you implies that I care.
And being engaged and talking over you and stuff. Yes.
I have not had the experience that is the case. You talk over me all the time before, and there was no
that's not
happening
true
at all, really.
Aftercare, Grace. I love your idea. I think it's great. I don't love it. I just think it's great. I think this would make a great video. I think this is a great point. I think literally hundreds of millions of people in America are in this middle category.
Okay, but now it sounds like you're just doing it like sort of like because you feel like you should like, I'm whining. I'm saying it should be part of the process. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, fine.
I have no problem with it being part of the process. I'll just be exhausted.
That's fine. Me being exhausted, not a problem.
No,
that hasn't been a problem.
You're rebelling.
It's fine that I'm exhausted.
You're rebelling.
That's not a problem. We love it. I'm going to go fall asleep for like 16 hours and feel sick like I have for the last 22 years of my life.
Dad.
That's not a problem.
I'm in charge.
These things under my eyes, not a problem.
I thought I was in charge.
The fact that I don't want to wake up every day, not a problem. Just keep doing it and just go, well, I don't see how you need a little bit of affirmation, a little bit of brightening, a little bit like you've had every single thing you've done for 22 years trashed and destroyed. But like, I don't see why you would need any affirmation after that. That's just gay. Okay, perfect.
I am not saying that's gay. Oh, scary. They're not hanging up?
Oh, later?
That might be in the back of the RV.
Is there one here?
There might be one in my purse. I think I have. Oh no, in here. Here you go. Do you have these?
Like seriously, I would like for you to just like talk, like see what you think, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not like super serious, but like we kind of lost each other there.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Or do something else. I don't know.
Did you guys think I wasn't being supportive enough? I mean, I get what he's saying, that I wasn't like just straight up being like, oh, that's a really good point. I was just kind of talking about it. Oh God, now we have the pop psychology paragraphs in the chat. No more of this, please. No more of this. Maybe I just didn't realize he was getting so tired. I don't know. Does anyone know if Grace has ever worked a day in her life? Why is that relevant? I'm working right now. You really hurt his feelings. Really? I don't think I really hurt his feelings. I just wasn't, I mean, maybe I'm kind of cold. I'm feeling much better, Mark. Thank you.